This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has attended the 20th running of the world's richest racing event, the Dubai World Cup. The race, which has become the penultimate sporting event on Dubai's yearly calendar, attracted more than 80,000 spectators at Meydan Racecourse last night and saw Prince Bishop, owned by the Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, complete a historic landslide victory to win the $10 million Dubai World Cup on the dirt racecourse. The trophy was awarded to the Crown Prince by Dubai's deputy ruler, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and marks the 4th time Prince Bishop had contested the Dubai World Cup, finishing 9th last year, 7th in 2012 and 10th the previous year. He now becomes the oldest winner of the Dubai World Cup, and for Godolphin trainer Saeed bin Surur, it marks his 7th win at the Cup, the most by any trainer.
I'm very proud to win it for the 7th times. You know, the big World Cup is very tough, very hard to win it, but thank God I work for the Al Maktoum family. They have the best horses, you know, they breed the best horses. They make my job is easier than another trainers. Very lucky with this, but you know, the horse also have a big heart. He won so many races in last 6 years. And now he come to when he become 8-year-old, he finished with the Dubai World Cup. That's brilliant. Well, it is very hard race. I mean, it's great to win it here, but in Dubai. But when you think, you know, all this, the best quality of horses, they come from everywhere in the world, in America, you know, everywhere. Name them, Japan, Europe, and your horse, he come and win the Dubai World Cup is really, really brilliant. You know, happy with that, and I want to thank everybody.
And while all eyes may have been focused on Prince Bishop's win and the Godolphin racing team's historic 8th title win for the main event, spectators in attendance for the earlier races were not to be disappointed. Racegoers to the Dubai World Cup were treated to thrilling finishes in all of the 9 races that made the race card at the Meydan Racecourse. It certainly was a memorable occasion for Christophe Soumillon, who rode to double victories on race night in Dubai Derby and the $6 million Shima Classic for the Aga Khan studs. Following a dominating win with Mubtaji in the UAE Derby, Soumillon rode Aga Khan's Don Leah 2.25 seconds ahead of Flintshire to secure another win for a French horse. According to the trainer, the partnership with the jockey, coupled with the Meydan turf, played an important role in guaranteeing $3.6 million winner's prize in the Group 1 race. The French domination was also witnessed in the $6 million DP World Dubai turf after Freddie Head trained solo sealed a convincing win with a 4.25 second lead over second place the Grey Gatsby. It was William Buick who stole the show by guiding Prince Bishop first past the post to trigger nationwide celebrations. It was a stunning win for the 8-year-old Irish bred who defied all odds and ended the 2,000-meter race 2.75 seconds ahead of the 2014 Kentucky Derby winner California Chrome, who is also 5th in the world rankings. At the press conference, the winning jockey believed it was the powerful breakthrough during the last run which allowed Prince Bishop to grab the winning position.
I mean, this is the biggest race in the world, but to win it for His Highness Sheikh Hamdan and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed is unbelievable, and the whole Godolphin team, you know, it's a huge team effort behind it. They trained this horse very well all winter. Saeed bin Surur's done a great job, but I feel very proud, and I feel very proud. I'm very proud of the team behind it. They really deserve it.
We think about the race last year. After the arc, she ran very well. Maybe the ground was a little soft, and she likes the good ground. And I know in Meydan the ground is always perfect. Not too deep, not too firm, is magnifique. And it's why we decide to come there and we plan to have a chance to win this race, and she do. I trained for Aga Khan for more than 33 years. And I know well the family. I trained the mother, the grandmother, and all the family. And we know she has ability, the real ability for doing a great race like that. And we are very happy because the level was very good of the race.
Aside from the action on the tracks, there was plenty of entertainment, such as the post-race concert with Kylie Minogue for more than 80,000 fans who attended the glamorous evening. Colourful outfits, tailored suits and extravagant fascinators remained a major spectacle throughout the event. The stunning Meydan Racecourse once again captivated the attention of many racegoers around the world, with the Dubai World Cup continuing to be an important occasion in their social calendar over the last 2 decades.
So I've just come all the way from England. I've heard about so much about this races back home. It's such a big deal, so we're really enjoying ourselves tonight, aren't we?
It, yeah.
It's just so glamorous. I love people watching, and all the outfits are so spectacular. So it's just so lovely to watch everyone, what they're wearing.
I absolutely love the fashion here. It's one of the places where absolutely anything goes. Like, someone was wearing a hat earlier, it actually looked like a lampshade. It really, really did, but here is the kind of place where you're like, amazing hat, like great hat. And she was in the running for the finalists to be the best hat for the fashion. So yeah, it's amazing, it's really good.
Oh, it's a great thing. You come here once a year, enjoy the atmosphere, meet everyone. It's a great night.
Hospitals will be given ratings similar to those used for hotels in a system due to be introduced within 2 years. According to local reports, the Dubai Health Authority website will carry details of each hospital's performance compared with international standards, with health officials hoping that it will further advance services and improve patients' choices whilst bolstering the growing medical tourism market. Dr. Leila Al-Marzouqi, the DHA Director of Health Regulation and the Medical Tourism Initiative, was quoted as saying that the rating system would bring transparency and help to improve medical services. Factors that will contribute to the hospital's rating will include how many successful operations have been performed, any breaches at the hospital, overall performance and the experience of doctors whose qualifications will be publicly available. Other factors to be made available will be equipment quality, the outcome of audits and patient experience. The new system is in addition to regular random checks that are already carried out at healthcare centres across Dubai. The medical tourism project was launched in April 2012 and is the start of an ambitious plan to make Dubai the top destination in the region and among the top 10 worldwide. The Federal Traffic Council has met to discuss altering some traffic laws, including a new law relating to violations involving wrongful and unauthorized U-turns. Major General Mohammed Saif al-Zafin, the Assistant Chief of Dubai Police for Operations Affairs, was quoted as saying that these sessions are being held to discuss the existing regulations as well as their addition or modification based on suggestions from directors of traffic departments. The fine for violating the law in relation to U-turns will range between 200 to 300 dirhams with 4 black points. Other violations that have been merged include using vehicles for illegal purposes, such as the transportation of commuters without a permit, which incurs a fine of 1,000 dirhams, 6 black points, and the confiscation of the vehicle for a month. Other items that are being considered are in relation to the illegal modification of vehicles, license infringements, overtaking and various number plate violations. Major General Zafin said that they are aiming to reduce the 147 violations in the current law to between 100 and 110 violations after mergers and cancellations. His Excellency Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, the UAE Minister of Culture, Youth and Community Development, has flagged off competitors on the super special stage, spectator stage at Yas Marina Circuit to officially launch the 25th anniversary edition of Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. Based at Yas Marina Circuit, the home of Abu Dhabi's F1 Grand Prix, the Desert Challenge forms the second round of this year's FIA World Cup for cross-country rallies for cars and the opening round of the FIM Cross-Country Rallies World Championship for bikes. The 53 riders, including last year's Desert Challenge winner Paulo Goncalves of Portugal and Spain's reigning world champion Marc Como, were first to tackle the 2.4-kilometre test in exhibition style on the Grand Prix circuit. Immediately afterwards, the 48 cars and buggies lined up for the anniversary event and went into action against the clock, with Argentina's Lucio Alvarez setting the fastest time. The top 10 drivers were then allowed to select their starting position for today's 262-kilometre Yas Marina Circuit Special Stage 1, the first of 5 demanding desert tests. Following Saturday afternoon stage at Yas Marina Circuit, the International Assembly of Cars, Buggies, Bikes and Quads headed off into the western region of Al Gharbiyah to take on some of the most dramatic desert terrain on Earth for 5 days. On completion of the 5 desert stages, the Desert Challenge finishes back at Yas Marina Circuit on Thursday afternoon.
It is the 25th. We sustained it for how many years now? I'm happy with the quality and the quantity of the entry in both the cars and the bikes. So I'm looking for a good challenge. In the meanwhile, I'm happy with the weather because it's few degrees cooler, which means it is a little bit easier. I'm not saying it is easy on us as an organizer.
Me, a local guy who knows a little bit the desert, but I never tried this before. My driving style when the WRC, approaching in a WRC car, is completely different. So I have to use a little bit different techniques.
I like especially this race. Is my race 4 here, and I always finish on the podium. I need to be happy and to be expected about the future. We did a really good job, all riders together, and we are really confident for this season.